Before the source, I didn't really see a point in living. I felt like I was living a lie, and a lie that I could never escape from. My name is Briauna Guerrero, and more often than not, I'm kind of a first for a lot of people. And by that, I mean I'm the first person they've met that uses they/them pronouns and is demisexual. Growing up, my childhood was just as normal as anybody else's. I was your average kid, loved things that everybody else did, and didn't really have any gender roles or expectations that were forced on me. Then my parents got divorced, and then my dad remarried, and suddenly I had to become this perfect Hispanic daughter in every aspect. Suddenly, I had to learn what it meant to be a real girl, and I felt trapped for a long time. And I don't want any of that to have to be what young people in my area and our area have to go through. Our rural and conservative area is very difficult for people like me to live in. Finding the source really helped me find that community that I needed at the time. It helped me find a safe space to be myself. I signed up as a volunteer the second I could when the source came to the COS campus, because I didn't come out until I was 19. I didn't have the words for it until the source showed up. And so soon after that, I applied to the Source Youth Leadership Program, and that was a life-changing experience for me. In the 6-month program, I learned about LGBTQ history that was unknown to me. I learned about community values that I carry with me to this day. I learned about the politics and issues that go on for LGBTQ life in the Valley specifically. After I graduated the leadership program, our class had the opportunity to have an experience of a lifetime. We got to go to Ecuador, and for many of us in the program, that was our first time out of California, and for me, it was my first time in South America, so that was really cool. We were able to travel to Ecuador because of the source. We only had to cover $100 of the cost with a little bit of fundraising, and the source and its sponsors helped pay for the rest. I got to see how different and unique some cultures of the LGBTQ life were in other areas, as well as similar to everyone else. Many of the stories that I learned of the people when I got there were just like my story. The source has broadened my horizons, given me community, and most recently provided me with a job. I'm in my last semester at SF State, and after graduating, I plan to go to Fresno State to get my master's in school counseling to become a school psychologist for local kids like me who were growing up in broken homes and didn't understand what they were going through. And so I can't wait to get my degree and start really giving back to the community, because the source gave so much to me and I want to give just as much back. So I want to come back into our area to help be one of those resources for our future youth, for our future in general, for this community. It's been amazing. I am so grateful to the source for giving me the opportunity to be a part of the community and to lead a leadership role. Without the source, I don't know if my life would have been the same. And I think it's important to make sure that we don't know what life is like without the source. The source and our youth need support, and you can make a difference in a youth's life.